gotta have a good mindset, otherwise you gonna tell yourself you can't do it.
I know. And look, you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, this is so easy as soon as you do it. Yes,
right
you are.
Now, I'm like, I don't know what to do either, but I'm gonna get it.
I'm tired. I want to go back to bed.
Okay, then don't ask me for help. Okay, so when we do the radical form, okay, the form looks like this. See how it has a fraction, a top and a bottom fraction? The 5 is on top, right? And the 3 is on the bottom. It always goes inside over outside. Okay, so write that down. You have to know inside over outside. So we draw our house. Okay, you always put the stuff in the parenthesis inside the house. So you're going to put 3x. According to our instructions, what little number goes on the inside?
The 5 or the 3?
5 goes on the inside, and the 3 goes on the outside. And remember, it goes like a baby. And that's it.
Correct.
So, let's look at this one. We draw our house. We always put the letter or the parenthesis stuff on the inside. So on the inside, we're definitely going to have an A. Okay? It goes inside,
which is 1
over outside.
1 go on the inside.
So 1 inside, 2 goes on the outside. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, this is in exponential. We're going to radical form. You draw your house. Oh my gosh. Draw your house. We put this stuff on the inside, so the N goes on the inside, and then we do inside, outside. So the 3 goes on the inside, and a 2 goes on the outside. Make your house, and we put this stuff always. So 4 in. What's going to go on the inside, the 4 or the 3?
The 5, the 4.
The 4, it's always in over out. So inside, outside. And the 3 goes on the outside. All you're doing is taking what you got and you're rewriting it. Okay, so it's inside over outside. Draw your house. And the stuff in the parentheses we put in there. Okay, we go inside over outside. So it's going to be 5 over 3. Okay, we draw our house. The back is not the same, so
I'm already knowing.
okay. 6B, and we say inside, outside. Okay, let's look at the next one. So these are in radical form. These are in radical form, okay? We need to go from exponential form. So if we look at this other page, okay, it gave us the exponential form and we went in radical form, okay? We went from the power to the radical form. This one, they gave us the radical form and we need to go to the power form. So every single time you're gonna follow the same steps. You draw parentheses.
I thought it was X, A over B, right?
Hold on. No, that was just an example. Okay, so you draw your parentheses. And we put the stuff underneath the radical inside the parentheses. Close. So remember before we did inside over outside? So whatever's going to be on like this side, on this side is going to be the inside. And this would definitely be the outside. So it's going to be 5 over 3. Yep. So it's going to be 7b.
What's supposed to be parentheses?
You don't, so you need to put them. This is the safest bet. Okay, and it's going to be, this one's going to be the inside, so it's going to be 4/3. Okay, we draw our parentheses. Okay, it's going to be the inside, which is the 5, over the outside, which is a 3. Okay, we got 7x. Now, let me ask you this. Look at 19. Look at 19.
Ain't no number.
Ain't no number, so then what goes?
1,
No.
0,
No.
You keep it down.
2.
It's 2, remember? Remember with the square root,
Oh,
what number is there
yep.
if there's no number there?
Yep, I remember.
Okay?
I
So
remember.
if there's no number there, remember when we did the little house yesterday? If there was no number on the outside, our group number was 2. And these, they still got the house, so if there's no number here, it's a baby 2. So it's going to be 5/2. Okay? So make sure that you are doing, make sure there's a 2 where there's supposed to be a 2. What about 18? There's no number on 18 either. No,
1?
it's a 1.
Oh my god.
So,
This is confusing. That doesn't.
Wait, number 18?
so hold on, and I'll explain 18 in just a minute. So,
Because it already has a 3, right?
no.
What the?
So we got 3b. This one's gonna be what?
That one's gonna be 2.
So how would I write it?
5/2.
5/2.
The next one will be 2/5. I mean, yeah, 5/2 again.
Yeah, so it's gonna be
A.
a
And then
5/2. Okay, look at 24. Now, let me just ask you this. So if you look at something like this, and we've already done this, but you guys forget. If we have a radical, what number's on the outside if there's nothing there? What number goes here?
2.
2. Okay, now it's crazy. This is one thing I hate about math, and I think students struggle with math, is because there's all these freaking magic numbers everywhere. Okay, what about this? If we just have an x, what number's in front?
A 1.
1, and what power does it have? A 1. So when we look at like this one, there's no baby number on the inside. It's really a 1 on the inside. So when we write our thing out, it's going to be 10x to the 1/4. Okay. Okay, the last page is graphs, and you have to pay attention. And I will tell you. So I'm going to draw you a couple little notes here in the middle, so you have them. So please write them down. What type of graph are these?
Linear.
Linear. Okay, they're linear.
Little slight curve. That's the qual.
So if they look like a U like that, they're quadratic.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
Okay, if they look like that, they're quadratic. If they look like a U.
Are you supposed
And
to
then
make
this
graphs?
one right here.
Yeah, we're gonna. You need to write the notes. So you gotta. Then you're like, I don't know how to spell it. Yeah. No.
The other one is equilateral, right?
Close. But no, that's a triangle. Okay, the other one would look something like this, maybe. Or it could look like that. We could even say like this. It looks like a half of a U. Okay? If it looks like a half of a U, it's exponential.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? If it looks like a half of a U, it's exponential. So it's either a line, it's a U, or it's an exponential. Eventually, you should be able to just look at a graph and tell me what kind of graph it is. Okay? without anything else. You should be able to look at it and say, oh, that's a linear graph. That's a line. Okay? Oh, that's a quadratic. Okay? So I'm just going to draw you pictures, and you need to take a second and draw them. They don't have to be perfect. Okay? On your sheet, because I forgot to do it when I was making them. Okay? And then all you got, we'll go through. So my first one looks like this, and it doesn't have to be perfect. You guys don't even have to draw them on this side. You can just write on the graph what it is. Okay? And then when you do this side, I'll draw the pictures for you. Okay? So what kind of graph is this?
Linear.
Linear. So somewhere in your box, just write the word linear. Okay? Make sure I can see where it's at. It's linear. Okay, and if you really, really, really want to, you can just write L. Okay, these all different have a different letter, so you can write LQE. Okay, if you don't want to have to spell the whole word out. Okay, so look at this one. What about, what kind of graph is that? Huh?
Quadratic.
It's quadratic, so you can just write Q on your box. Okay, it's a quadratic. What about this one? Oh, what is that kind?
Quadratic.
It's a quadratic. Okay, just write Q. Okay, 31.
Equilateral.
Not
I mean
equal.
exponential.
Exponential. Okay, that's an exponential graph, so you can just write me a big E. Let's do, what is that one?
Quadratic.
It's exponential. Okay, it's only going to be a quadratic if it's got a whole U. Okay, so it's just going to be an E. And let me say
Look at
35.
Linear.
Linear. Okay, start at the bottom. I'm going to draw you some pictures. You need to draw them on your thing. Okay? Or you can just do them real quick and not say out loud what it is.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
do that.
It doesn't have to be a pretty picture if you draw the pictures because you want to do it later. It doesn't got to be pretty, but I should be able to see the shape. Okay? That's for 36. So either draw the picture or write the letter right now. Okay? Okay, 34, your picture should look something like this. Okay, so either draw the picture real quick or write the letter. $32, your picture should look something like this. And 26. Picture should look like that. Okay, 28. Picture should look like that. And 30, we'll say, looks like this.